got, no, you already rolled up. I can't even hear this shit. That's that spag. That's that spag, yo. You neck piece. Hey. How many cameras you got? One here.
Two.
You got a light, yo. You think you got a light, yo?
We got you. We got everything for you.
This shit fucked up. Look.
They trying to be my nigga on the beat. Get rich and put my niggas in the beat. Street cred and I'm good in IG. Touchdown, my niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause they girlfriend like me.
What's they fair?
All day in them people boss sing.
That's what you mean?
You get on my neck. So put 100 pounds, I won't change. New York and
Can't hear you yet. So you can see it, but they can hear it, but they can't see it.
Okay,
so I got it muted.
All right.
She's sexy. Waterloo, ice, new neck piece. Cut it down, Kenny. Turn the mics on. Turn the mics on first. Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Han 5000. Now listen, man, this is one of them underneath of the crate episodes. And what I mean by that, it be artists that you ain't discovered. Now when I think of this artist, I think of a grinder. I think of the last 10 years in the hip-hop underground community striving for Baltimore. He had multiple projects. One of my favorite projects was Murder. They had the song Murder on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He had his movement vibe. Excuse me.
Bottom up.
You know what I mean? The nigga dropped Sachi music. He dropped Dresses. You feel me? He also dropped the B.O.W. Bell, Be On Our World. He worked with numerous artists throughout the community. You know what I mean? He wasn't selfish about how he actually the nigga that really showed me how to add hashtag and work on the internet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He dropped numerous videos and numerous projects, but you know, like all of us in this business, we struggle and we go through things, man. You know, we had to fall back, get some family issues back. He back with a new single, Lad Baby. He gonna drop that motherfucker today on RAWDOPE Podcast. But I got a friend of mine, a hip-hop connoisseur in the motherfucking building. I got the boy Ft.VOLVEMALLY in the building. What's happening?
Y'all ready, Ft.VOLVEMALLY. We in this big bottom all nigga clap it up. Y'all ain't give me y'all ain't got the drink.
This shit uncut.
All right.
Listen, man, what we like to do on this podcast is we like to introduce our audience to the person before the music.
All right.
You know what I mean? We like to introduce our person to the artist, with the upbringing of the artist, you know, what the artist been going through, and who the artist is, because a lot of people see you on that and they probably think it was all sweet. So just give us a little bit of who you is, where you from, before we get into music. You know, just like the people know on RAWDOPE Podcast who Ft.VOLVEMALLY is.
All right. Oh man, yo. First of all, appreciate y'all niggas having me. RAWDOPE Podcast. You know what's up. Ft.VOLVEMALLY, yo. I'm from Baltimore City, West Baltimore, yo. Every way out this bitch. But I originated down Hilton, Piedmont, 3000. You know what I mean? Migrated to South Baltimore, Lexington, Pulaski. Migrated to Midway, Liberty and Garrison, LNG. You know, so West Baltimore. I can't just say I'm from one neighborhood. You know what I mean? But I'm from West Baltimore, certified.
So what it was like for you, you know, coming up in West Baltimore?
What it was like? It was just like it was for you, man. You know what I mean? We ain't had much. You know, so we had to go get it. Like I said, I ain't grew up in a struggle. Like I never felt like I was poor. Nigga. We had my bad. We had what we wanted, yo. Cause you know, I had good parents. But at the end of the day, yo, we was raised by grandparents. You know what I mean? And you know, same shit. Every hustler, every kid had same struggle.
So what would you say the age that you was when you built character? When you built your character, when you knew who you was as a man?
Well, that was a young age, though. I would say, my grandmother told me that when she first told me, man, you better not come tell me shit your cousin did. You know what I mean? He hit you, nigga, you better hit him back, yo. So I think that was the first time a nigga learned. You know what I mean? Courage, yo. And I was probably, you know, 8, 7, 8 years old when I ran to her grandma. You know, Dro hit me. You know what I mean? Dro hit me in my back. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to my man.
Hit that nigga back. You know what I mean? Shout out when it started to change, like a nigga.
So,
Yeah, that
so
was the first.
like, what schools you went to?
First school, Went Falls Elementary, Lamel, High School, Douglas, Green Spring, West Baltimore, yo. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
You graduated from high school?
Graduated from Frederick Douglas, yo.
Yeah,
In
shout out to
01.
Douglas.
All right.
Douglas.
All right.
So the music. When you first started doing music,
We started, I would say started rapping. We was probably like 12, yo, in the basement, yo. Record with the tapes and shit, you feel me?
Right.
Record with the tape. The record button, the play button, put the tape in that joint, you put the beat in there. The first joint was that Bad Boy joint, Bad Boy, Biggie and P. Diddy, and No Way Out, whatever, one of them joints on that No Way Out joint. But I think we recorded that bitch about 20 times, nigga, back to back. That was the first, you know what I mean? But I would say taking it serious though, 2009. It's all documented. It's all on the internet.
Right.
You can go type in BMC Hit Squad. It's gonna
That's what
pop
it's
up.
called, BMC Hit Squad.
So we got a lot of hits on a lot of shit we used to do back in 2009. So that's when we started out really recording, going shows around the city. So a nigga might see me and know me from that era too, yo, for real.
So you've been at it for a while?
We've been at it for a while, yo, for real. That's when I took it serious though.
So you started taking it serious back in 09?
09, man.
Back in 09. So listen, like when you start taking it serious, what was the goal and objective for you when you start taking it serious?
The goal and objective, yo, since starting music, yo, was trying to get the fuck out the hood, yo. You know what I mean? Trying to get out the hood and get some money, yo. And you know, we started in front of the love of just creating music, though. The love of doing this shit, you feel me? And then we said, yo, we gotta get some money out this shit. You know what I'm saying? So even to this day, yo, I go print up 1,000 CDs, my nigga, and sell that shit hand in hand. You've seen it personally.
Right.
A nigga will go out here and put up 100 posters in every neighborhood this day today, my nigga. You know what I mean? That's just how I hustle. So my mindset always been, I don't give a fuck about the internet or nothing. I would still go hand in hand with a nigga. You know what I mean? And figure out a way to go talk to a nigga about what I got going on, yo. You know what I mean? I think that's more important than just going on the internet talking about it or acting like it. Because the internet ain't nothing but an image. You know what I'm saying? That shit the circus now.
So what would you think when you was with BMC? What would you think? What you think put y'all on the map? Because I know that BMC thing was going on, and I was hearing Squirrel Wild was really like behind the movement, and kind of like had, you know what I'm saying, kind of Hooligan Express, and you know, made Rack Attack like playing your shit. So like how that happened back then though.
But we was on Squirrel Hills, yo. We was on Squirrel Hills, yo. Like every time we seen him in the street. Well, you know, he was on the radio real heavy. My bad. We was on the radio real heavy. I mean, he was on the radio real heavy, so we knew his name.
Right.
So niggas said, fuck that nigga, we gotta figure out who this nigga is, yo.
Right.
So we was calling the radio station. All they know about it, we was calling the radio station every day, yo, getting on that nigga nerves, man. You feel me? Until that nigga say, yo, pull up on him. Pull up on him. But they didn't really think we was gonna pull up on him. So we pulled up on Squirrel, gave him the game. He had that shit on rotation for like months, yo. So shout out to Squirrel Wild, 92.
And what was that song called?
What that shit was called, Day? We had a couple of them on there. Y'all forgot what that shit was on one of them Lil Wayne Young Money beats. But that shit was in rotation for like months, y'all. Really.
So,
2010, something like that.
So I'm gonna tell you how I learned about him. I learned more from my.
So I ain't never heard it.
He's a friend of mine. You know, homeboy of mine. You know, he's my family. I can honestly say, you know what I'm saying. He's family, and I was in halfway house. 2000. I got in halfway house 2012. Bibby came holler at me and shit, and I was asking what was going on with the music. And music that he introduced me to, he was like, right here, he introduced me to some music, and he was like, it was the Teflon movement, G-Rock, and Lotto, and then, you know, Bibby and Redhead was listening to a lot, so Bibby was like, yo, check out my cousin, you know, listen to my cousin, you know, my uncle's son, check out his music. And I heard the music, I liked the music. And then I like the production too, because I'm like, you know, back then, 2012, 8 years ago, the camera things was different, but I like the production. Yeah. Wow. So I liked the production side of things. It was like, what you think about? I say sound like Jim Jones, but I think, you know, in a couple more years, he'll find his voice and he'll sound it out. And he was like, yeah. I was like, you'll fuck with him. I said, yeah. And I came home, man, and I bought that candy. 60
Right.
deep.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
then, you know what I mean? We thought we was Steven Spielberg.
Shooting
You feel me?
everybody.
Like, yeah, we were treatments and doing all that, and then I discovered that I noticed you went from the BMC movement to the Beyond Our World. So tell us how that came into play.
My bad, y'all. Say the last part again.
How did you make the transition from BMC to Beyond Our World?
Beyond Our World shit. See, that's when the transition I see around like 2014, 2015. Nigga moved out here, started fucking with my nigga Bibby, my cousin Bibby, shout out to Bibby, LG certified. You know what I mean? Started fucking with Bibby up here, and that's how me, Bibby, and Iski, my man Iski, shout out to Iski too. We came up together, just sitting in the house smoking, drinking, doing what we do, and felt like we had to do something new. You feel me?
Right.
And he came up with that. So shout out to Iski, I get that shit to
So
Iski.
Iski made the name
I
Beyond Our World?
get the Iski, yo. I get the Iski.
Iski made the name Beyond
I
Our
get
World.
the Iski, yo.
Shout out to my nigga Iski.
You ain't never know that?
I ain't never know that. I
He didn't
never
tell you
knew
the same
Iski.
thing.
Iski came
But
up.
like, yeah, Iski did that. So, you know what I mean? We sat there and I liked that shit. And yeah, he came up with that shit. So we went and incorporated that shit the same week, yo. We got the LLC and I started building my website and started, doing everything on my own, though. You know, I did everything on my own, my nigga.
Right.
Never had no management team or none of that shit. I built my own websites. I published my own music. You know what I mean? Did everything on my own. So, and I feel like that's the way I'm gonna do it today. Until somebody come out and reach out to me for it. And I ain't really going out to look for a manager. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I just feel like somebody, if I'm working hard enough, a nigga come out.
So once you created Beyond Our World, the first project, what was the first project?
First project, Sachi Music, yo. I dropped that bitch, you mean, 2014, all platforms. LNG.
Hosted
You
by
mean?
DJ Nick.
Hosted by DJ Nick.
Shout
You know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
DJ Nick.
Shout out to that nigga, because that nigga worked on so many projects I know about. And he helped a lot of niggas from my, you know what I mean, from my area. So shout out to Shorty, shout out to Marino, man.
So what was the feedback like on Versace Music?
Versace Music, nigga. We was out Atlanta, nigga. We was out New York. We was at bars. We was everywhere with that. You was with me, nigga. You know. So the feedback was cool, yo. Like, as far as the views, I think that bitch went up like 2,000-3,000 views in like a month. You know what I mean? Shout out to Real Product, DVDs. I don't know if they still moving the shit, but they did something. They did me justice in 2014 with that project. You know what I mean? You heard about Real Product?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did me justice around that time. And I ain't even know that nigga. He just reached out, you feel me?
Yeah.
And did right.
Kept it 100.
He kept it up. Yeah, undone. You feel me?
So Versace Music. What was your favorite song about Versace Music? What was the features on Versace Music? Who featured on the
We
mixtape?
had 8 bands. We definitely, I don't know, I think who was on that bitch? Fat Hand was on that bitch. Fat Hand, 5,000 on that bitch. Chico was song. You know what I mean? We had Ty Buggy. Shout out Ty Buggy. She out in North Carolina drag. You know what I'm saying? We had, we had the game on there. We had Bottom Up. I think Dro was on there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Fresh Money definitely did a lot of, production around that
What's
time.
up with Fresh nowadays?
Fresh Working, you know what I mean? Shout out to 4300, shout out to Fresh Money. You know what I mean? Fresh Working. Check them out.
That's all publicity again.
This nigga stupid.
You know more.
Fresh
Shout
my
out,
man for life.
shout out to Fresh. He my man for life too.
For life.
Fresh a wild nigga. We be so you all got friends to do wild shit. Feel? What's that in the microphone? Something out of shit. I heard that shit out of shit. Yo, something might be on my crazy.
That's my
Yeah, something in the background. But when you did Bow, like, what do you think? What do you think the best video was?
Wow, the first one, Murder, y'all. We gonna go with that. We gonna go with Murder.
I like the Murder video. I think Murder video should have did $1 million.
It should have did $1 million at the time, especially at the time. You feel me?
You had a good. Let me put y'all down with something, because that's why I call these episodes. Some of these episodes when I get artists that fell back and jumped back in the round, I call them underneath the crate, because DJs got records you probably never heard. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine records that EFN, Khaled, even Nelly Mel got that nigga never heard, or a nigga might have forgot about that record. You know what I mean? And your mixtape was so classical, and it defined the hip hop to me. Because I don't just listen to music, I'm listening to adjective, nouns, and verbs, listen to beat, listen to how a nigga say, listen to his ad-libs, overdub. I'm really into the music. And I feel like yo, that was a good ass project. That was a good ass project that should have went triple.
You talking about Bow, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about
Bow.
No, I'm talking about Sachi music. Sachi music. And Murder was one of my joints. You know what I mean? And I said that video should have did a million because it wasn't too many dudes putting their own treatment together. And I remember Spillsbury was sitting there like, damn, y'all had to do is whip the camera. That's very rare. Yeah, the motherfucker got the whole treatment and got everything planned out. And that was more cooler with the guys because the guys always had a vision. Like my whole vision is you already know to really do documentaries and real life series. Like I never wanted to really get into the funny shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I love the camera. So I always say we can do this shit ourselves because you listen to your own music and you can just close your eyes with the headphones. You ever did that? Yeah. You listen to a record, close your eyes, and you just can go into a whole nother world with it. And that's how I treat treatments. That shit went triple. So what about Drexlers? How did y'all come up with the whole concept of Drexlers?
First of all, I want to thank you for that. I appreciate it. First and foremost, I want to thank you because you was there, yo. You can say that. You can vouch for that. Nigga, we brought the idea. Murder wasn't just put together by shout out to Spielberg too. I mean, he directed all that, but we came with all that. I'm talking about red tape and hammers and chains and ropes and guns. I mean, all that. We had all that.
You don't see that in videos.
Spill said, nigga, you on point. But then like you said, yo. But Drexlers, yo. Shout out to A-Bangs, you know what I mean? A-Bangs, he hollered at me. We always, you know what I mean? That's my man. You feel me? And nigga, we just had 100 songs, nigga. Ain't no other way to put that. Drexlers came together because my man me and A-Bangs had 100 songs, and we said we was gonna put 20 on the mixtape. We called that bitch Drexlers. It wasn't really no. I mean, we reached out to a couple niggas. We reached out to Lil Black. No, not Lil. Yeah, I think we reached out to Lil Black on that one. Shout out to Lil Black 92Q. He hosted that one. You know what I mean? And DJ Nick, and they hosted that bitch together. So you know what I mean? That was the plan.
Yeah, it made it sound good. And Justice was a good album. If y'all watching this, you know what I mean, go check out Volvemally. That's VOLVEMALL all platforms. LLY. Check out that Justice, that Sachi music, and that Bow. So then we get into the third project, Bow.
All right.
I was locked up in that when you dropped that.
All right. You was locked up?
Yeah, I was locked up in that.
You made the tape though. Like it didn't even matter. We had 100 songs together, nigga. Yeah. I mean, we had 100 together.
So what?
We had a clip.
What influenced that project? Alone.
That whole project was influenced by everything I was going through at the time. And you know, nigga, life heard it though, my nigga. Bob was influenced by, we got a brand, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Beyond Our World is the company. So B.O.W. is the first mixtape. That was like the first mixtape I felt like I put like 20 solo songs on that bitch. You know, I'm 22. You feel me? I got the whole mob on that bitch. Fat Ham. I got you know what I mean? I got Drove on that bitch. I got Lotto. I got everybody on that bitch. You feel me? And yeah, we did our thing. So I just felt like that was the one we had to brand. That's all. You protect the brand. And okay, it did numbers. Still doing numbers. You know what I mean? Shout
out to that. So
that bitch gold.
So now you took a break.
I took a break. I took the break. I got a family. I got a family, yo. I got bills, yo. So what I had to do is hustle up. I had to hustle up. You know what I mean? I had to hustle up because we was investing a lot of money into the rap shit. You know what I mean? Bills was piling up, yo. So I had to say, fuck that. I had to fall back and focus on my kids and shit. And, you know what I mean? So that was like a 2 year, you know what I mean? A 2 year hiatus of working the grind.
Wow.
It ain't wasn't no sleep because we still record. You know what I mean? I still got 100 clips. Yeah, I still got 100 clips though. Yeah. You feel me? Ain't no asses over here.
No, just put it out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so listen,
my bad, I'm sorry.
So mainly after you did the whole when you took the break, you feel me? What you totally done with hip hop, or you just was what the whole break was about?
No, nigga ain't done about no hip hop.
No, listen, I said when you took the break, you took the 2 year break.
Getting the bread up.
You know what I mean? Getting the bread up and taking. So now, after the return of the break, what's next for Beyond Our World with Volvemally?
Right now, yo, I got a big record, yo. You know what I mean? It's called Leg Baby, yo. I mean, I dropped it this week, though. I mean, so you can look on the platform, Volvemally, VOLVEMALLY.
So is that gonna be?
It's a single.
That ain't the name of the project.
No. Right now, I don't even think I'm working on it. I'm just working on hard ass songs. You know what I mean? Single. Ain't that what they call it? Single?
Yeah.
You gonna call it a single?
Because you definitely got projects that the people can go back and discover. They ever think that you can rap, they ever think that you know what I mean, you do this music shit, because you really do.
All
but,
right.
the new single, I'm kind of excited about it, happy about it.
Play it,
Took the break, I just feel like, days off, but, men face real life issues, and these checks ain't coming.
All my friends led me. That was inspiration about it.
Right.
I mean, these niggas is fucked up in the head. So I want to, you know what I mean? You want to put that shit out there. Y'all niggas fucked up. You fucked up, though.
No,
I
got
laid.
I had laid, I just never got paid for
You
it.
might be right, but you got something fucked up. You know something fucked up about this nigga. But he a good nigga, so that's why. You know what I mean? But most of my friends got laid, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they ain't been diagnosed. I'm about to diagnose y'all niggas with this record.
Yeah.
You
So listen, man, hey, RAWDOPE podcast, nigga, we about to get into this new single for my man Ft.VOLVEMALLY. It's called Land Babies.
Good luck, yo. Still live? Still live? No, still live?
Still live.
All
Land
right.
Babies, engineers.
It's
I don't know. You know what I mean?
You got it, though?
You know what I mean?
All right.
You might gotta download it.
It's on this one.
It ain't playing. Just send
You wanna play it through
send
here?
my email. FATTSOH 456 @gmail. You gotta upgrade your phone.
It's on there. I don't know why it ain't fine.
Send it directly. So yo, the artwork on the
Yeah, artwork.
who did that?
My man, Tree Brad. He out LA, yo. I think he'll be out LA. I've been working with that nigga for years. He did Ricky Rule and all that.
That motherfucker was hard as a motherfucker.
Did that Ricky Rule. You talking about one now?
Yeah,
Yeah, with Lil Mar.
Yeah, Lil
My
Mar.
little man on the
How Lil Marley doing?
Lil Mar doing good. He got, Mar out, he out, Florida. Both of my sons.
Both fell off Florida? What
I
part?
don't play football.
That's Devin, right?
What part don't matter, but he out there.
Yeah, I got you.
They dragging you.
I know what part Marley is. I ain't know damn.
They dragging you. They good.
I ain't dragging you. The whole mission
Like,
ain't
Lil
dragging.
Devin, he a football star. He going to Florida State.
Oh, yes, we going?
Yeah, that's the whole point of putting him out there.
That gotta be a blessing for
Yeah,
him.
he one of them.
That gotta be a true blessing for him.
He gonna be one of them special talents.
Got that right. You said motherfucker going to Florida State. That's an
He's
opportunity.
only 13 now, but we know he's gonna do.
So he down there knocking heads off.
Yeah,
He probably,
it ain't coming. It's coming. All right, yo. Well, how your family? How you been, yo? I mean,
stand up the way
shout out
on the podcast.
Shout out YGT. I like that shit, yo. Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, no excuses. Shout out to Tech, no excuses. You know, a lot of guys in Baltimore is really supporting Baltimore fashion. Because, you got the no excuses brand, Louis brand, Bob brand,
Yeah.
off tour.
Street runners.
You got the untouchable, little young girl do the untouchable shit. So you got, street runners. You got a lot of niggas out there working there. It's a good thing when, you can listen to your city
Cash,
music
man.
and wear your city clothes. You know what I'm saying? All them been doing that shit for a minute. You get what I'm saying? But I think they had a bunny hop with me. I don't think they got that motherfucking support 100% like these younger cats coming up now. You know what I mean? I believe they all did good, but they didn't get that. You know what I mean? Like the youth wearing that shit. I mean, they got around the corner. I could always go get a same old sweatsuit. The store was never packed. Like, I ain't gonna never say it wasn't packed, but it ain't run out like this shit run out. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how I mean.
Shouting out all the brands, Baltimore City, worldwide,
Yeah,
all the
right.
especially black-owned brands.
You got that right, because if you don't support the culture, who else gonna do it?
Already.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, tell them put it up there.
It's that Bow, like I'm not fucking Bow. So Bow is the mother.
It's that Lad Baby.
It's that Lad Baby, the new single, nigga. You know what I mean?
New single.
When this shit
It's
drops.
gonna be on all platforms.
All platforms. It's about to be on all platforms probably tonight, nigga. So when we
Yo, all you gotta plug it in the
Right now, you
top,
can
the
listen
top,
to
the
it
top,
on
the
the
top, the top.
I'm a DJ, this is DJ Yummy. If you ain't even in the camera, I ain't about to start sleeping in the camera the whole time.
You know, man. But you ain't coming through.
It's a hookup, nigga. Right.
I ain't not no weird, man. Everything kosher. You feel me? They ain't playing too. It might just be the aux school. It might be the aux school. When it's gonna be streaming on every platform.
Yeah, he said, man. You mean scream that Lad Baby, RAWDOPE, Raw, VOLVEMALLY.
I'm talking about when it's released. When it's gonna be
It's
released on the
released
internet.
now, yo. It's released now, yo. So you can go stream.
Stream
To the
on
mic.
On every platform, y'all. What you mean? No, not right now. It ain't on iTunes and all that. But if you go in there, you'll probably in a couple, like a week. You know what I mean? Right now,
I think the world needs to hear that.
It's on all free platforms right
You know what I mean?
now.
I think the world needs to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like the joint, man. I wanted
Alright,
the
you gotta
audience
get
to
that
hear
bitch
it.
man, yo.
The joint playing something must be wrong with the aux code. I don't know what's going on. I ain't on the boards, but
We'll
they
figure
ain't
it
gonna
out.
stress it out. You know what I'm saying? Too much time into that. You know what I mean? It ain't played.
We'll figure it out.
Nah, man, it ain't played. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta study that stuff. You know what you're doing when it pop up on you. So, who you look forward to? So, how you feel about Baltimore hip hop right now as it stands since you've been on
I
vacation
love
for the whole
Baltimore
city?
hip hop, yo. I love Baltimore, yo.
So, give me your top 5 artists.
Baltimore,
Yes.
top 5 in Baltimore. I'm gonna start with damn. Excluding me, right? Excluding you. You want to just. I'm gonna get King Wolf one up, and one of the nicest niggas from Baltimore. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get Los there. 2, you want me to put them in order?
Yeah, put me in order. I mean, you ain't gotta
Or
be
just
in order.
order? All right. Top 5. Los. Scar Aqua.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Scum.
I get Young Mook. I like Young Mook. YG Tech. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
And man, that shit hard. Y'all know so many Baltimore niggas that I love like this shit.
I mean, you gotta love the city when you're from the city.
Dang.
But not the brand. You gotta do it to the fullest.
A hard working nigga though, that nigga don't give a lot of props to. And I just like work ethic though. People, I like people that don't.
Yeah,
Like,
people dropping
it's
new
hard.
singles on pretty good.
Like vibe, yo. I like the whole hustle and all that. And it ain't all about. Sometimes it's about how a nigga work, and I like that too. You know what I'm saying? For people, that's my life. That's my vibe.
So what you think it'll take for the city
You
to
like
really?
it? Give me a top. Give me 5. Yo, can I get 5 from you? Man, give me 5. Give me 5.
I asked
So
you
many.
niggas that-
It's so many I had to
Feel
do.
me? I asked you niggas that handle this phone for me. Go back
So
to all
many.
day.
Yo. I ain't even want to name all my mans because I can say
No,
all
listen,
day.
though,
I can say
really
all day.
like,
Top.
I'm really saying, me being an older guy, me just loving the culture, I really like everybody, you know what I'm saying, that really do the music, you know what I'm saying. I like consistency, I like people that work hard, and niggas always doing something, always making something happen. You get what I'm
Give me
saying?
5.
I respect that more. I would go
You
with
swaying
my
away
5.
from the 5.
I would go with my 5, my top 5 Baltimore rappers. I might have to go with Tech. I like moves. You feel me? I'm a fan of school. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
cool.
School is definitely the one. I like the boy A1B.
Okay, I ain't really heard
I
of
like
it.
A1B. You know what I'm saying? His shit dope. I like Real Black.
Okay.
I like RAWDOPE. I like RAWDOPE.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like his. See,
Yeah.
list goes
So,
on.
yeah, the
You know what I'm
list
saying?
goes
It's
on.
like
Yeah, that's
I
why I
like
said I can't
TNT
name
the
it.
Don.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? I like his shit.
There's a lot
I
of
like
niggas.
I like little Mac shit, WI Mac shit, Phil Close, my nephew Spaz with the bag. So I get a lot of music, I get a lot of emails, you get what I'm saying? So I kind of like get first dibs, like label and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas sending me shit all day long, stunt shit. You get irritated, but you just got a lot of art, so it's a lot of niggas, and then it's a lot of them young boys. I like the little dude, ABM Young Dumb. A lot of dudes sit in, we feel him. I like his work ethic, and I like his music because the genre of music, everybody ain't make it sound the same, you know what I mean? Kendrick don't sound like Schoolboy, Schoolboy don't sound like J. Cole, J. Cole don't sound like Shy Blizzard. You get what I'm saying? Shy Blizzard don't sound like Trinidad James. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about, you know, the artists making the art. And I'm just more of a fan of the art. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with the artists. And that's what, you know what I mean? I just like good music, you know what I mean? Especially being from the streets and being from the bottom, but I really like that gangster rap music overall.
Oh,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what you think it'll take for the city to ultimately blow up? Ultimately blow up.
Nah, I ain't gonna just say sticking together.
I mean, that's number one.
That's number one. Niggas know that. But I would say, yo, we gotta put a bag together though. I mean, that's what I would say. Niggas would come together with a bag, and you know, because right now, yo, you know, image selling itself, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
If your city looking good, yo, other cities gonna like, damn, niggas look good. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, labels. We don't need no labels. It's just about niggas looking good, and other cities start to fuck with us and book.
Right.
We getting in other cities making some money. You know what I mean? But I think getting together and doing that, you know what I mean?
If
Or
everybody's
even teams doing that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your homeboys doing it. Your homeboy might not even say, yo, I got a bag. You know what I mean? Put to that and we can do this. You know what I mean? Get a feature from this nigga and we can, you know what I mean? Capitalize off the views or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you say, what would you think falls hip hop period in cities and states? What do you think is the strongest state of hip hop?
Strongest state.
Yeah, hip hop. The strongest state.
New York City, bro.
I mean,
would say
that's
New York.
your opinion.
That's my
You know.
opinion. So that's been
A
since
lot of motherfuckers might say
1980.
Atlanta. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
now I would just say from that's everybody, even the niggas in Atlanta gotta go to New York. What you think about that?
I mean,
They gotta go to New York.
I mean, you gotta go to New York for your business.
No, every nigga in every city gotta go to New York.
For your business. For the
Get
business
some,
part of the thing.
yeah.
But every nigga from New York gotta go to Atlanta.
I mean, they gotta get that New York. Yeah, I mean,
it's
now
like they
they-
had it for like 20-some years. Like
you think Atlanta had it for 20?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's 2020.
After the
They had it
set in the
since
50
2000?
Cent era, you know what I mean? You can name the niggas that came up within this last time. A Boogie, Young MMA, French Montana had his run.
When did Atlanta run start?
Atlanta run started with the goddamn Dungeon family. I
Okay,
mean,
you
I
going
think,
back.
and after the Dungeon family, T.I. had it for years.
Okay.
Jeezy, that Smoke Man
Okay,
still,
so
brother.
that's probably one of the first.
Now, I mean, yeah, the Dungeon family definitely held it down for Atlanta. It definitely was a problem in Atlanta. They dominant recording numbers.
All right.
And then everything that came after that was just a fucking landslide. They've been unguardable
Yeah.
for the last 20 years.
That's why we down there.
Yeah, you think of the today's hits of the day come out of Atlanta, Georgia.
I ain't got no cut.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a cut.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Georgia, like hold the crown, they go hold it for 20 years. Because New York had it for 30. You know what I'm saying? New York had it from the 77 all the way to 2000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had it. You know what I mean? They
I
had
ain't
it.
touch New York. I got it.
Yeah, I touch New York all the time. Man. I used to go to New York in 2000, MC battles, all that type of shit. New York is definitely the I can't call it the Mecca because I'm Muslim. There's no place like Mecca, but it's definitely the holy ground for hip hop.
All
And
right.
then, when you think of the South, Atlanta is definitely the holy ground of hip hop. You think of California, all the Midwest states and West Coast states, California is the holy ground for hip hop. You know what I mean? These places just got hip hop and they just ran with it, and some shit has been done, just ain't been done again. It ain't been another thing.
All right.
Been a billionaire like Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying?
We want to take this podcast. We think we going in the next 5 years. I like it, yo. I like to set up everything look good. I mean, I'm proud of you, yo.
The next 5 years, man, I hope to be producing, you know, spin-off podcasts. But you know, I hope for
spin-off
podcasts like other podcasts. You get what I'm saying? Like my man got a podcast called Keep It Instead. You know, my little niece, she interested in doing shit, just becoming a producer, learning more about the business, executing the business side of things, and you know, teaching myself every day how to get the money and how to have 100%.
Monetize shit, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how to have more thing with the podcast is about licensing. Then you get licensed and CBS,
sponsor.
Sponsors pay checks, but the whole thing is being licensed. Like, you can get licensed through Revolt, you can get licensed through Tidal, you can get licensed through iHeart, Spirit Battle, Podbean. You know what I'm saying? You can get licensed, and that's the whole thing about getting licensed and owning your shit. You know, 100% royalties and everything.
That's a fact.
And they just Spotify just gave Joe Rogan like 100 million for 5 years. So that's just a good sign for podcasters. You know what I mean? It's a million podcasters out here, but my whole goal is just to outrun. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? Just outrun, just out hustle. Don't let them beat me at the sport. Never, you know what I mean? Never take a day off and just keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? But right now, my goal is to make it to 101. So in 5 years from now, I see the inshallah, man. I see that this podcast will open the brand just being at the top of the food chain for it. You know what I mean? I think motherfuckers will be coming to this motherfucker like Breakfast Club, like before you even drop your project, you're gonna come see me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Drink Champs cool, all them podcasts is cool, but I feel like I'm doing something they're not doing. You know what I mean? I'm doing something they're not doing. What separate my podcast is, for one, is out of the slums of Baltimore. And for two, I'm a host. And for three, is no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can be used against you on the internet. And our podcast is strictly for the have-nots, so we give opportunities to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're looking for the numbers, but that don't make us prejudiced and biased because you're not an artist and you don't got the biggest buzz. Everybody got a story. Everybody can come up. And my thing is, it's a stepping stone for you to hit the next level. So when you come on RAWDOPE, you know what I mean? We're sending you out to the industry. Get your next interview might be with Charlamagne, your next shit might be on Joe Rogan. I don't know. Right here, you gotta come through. You know what I'm saying? High shit and DMV and Baltimore. And the numbers ain't where you wanted to be at. And that's how shit go. In this business, you know, you be more famous before you be rich. That's the sad part about entertainment. You be famous before you be rich. So it's just like, I'm just making people pay with their eyes right now. They paying me weekly with their eyes, man. They showing love, you know what I'm saying? They showing love for the culture, man. And I do it for the culture.
This is good. So you did a lot for me, man. I'm gonna put that up. Okay. Oh, you ain't on point with my shit. So, it's real. But anyway, yo, man, play for me. You gonna keep playing a beat? You can freestyle or something. Let's take a shot. Come here, man. Come here.
Nigga like a nigga like they told
Freeway
years ago.
They can't play my
acapella. Nigga can't play your record. You can go acapella if you feeling yourself, nigga. Nigga, an artist will do whatever. The beat is in your head.
That's what he told.
You know what I'm saying? The beat is in your head. I never wrote a rap to a beat ever. You know that?
Kick it up.
I don't Kick it up. I gave that stuff up, man. I gave that stuff up, man.
All of the poles they hold in 30 or older, and I got a whole lot. All of the whips they lick, we pull on the block, it look like a car lot. I got your bitty, she showing them titties, she fucking if I'm in the room with her. We running the city, yeah, I'm on the block. Liberty and Garrison, literally, nigga, I'm hot. Humidity, nigga. All of my dummies remedial, nigga. Walking this bitch with it on me, clip so big you can see shit. I got the body in me, got the perkies in me, nigga, I ain't with the talking shit. Walk up on Marley, we smoking shit. Walk up on Ham, we hunting shit. Huh?
I heard you, nigga, keep going, nigga. We don't want no 8 balls in here, nigga. 16 or more.
Go ahead, yo.
Nah, nigga, I ain't going in. Okay, that's
now I got drugs with 10 blocks. I sold 1,000 pills out of abandoned building. Now I'm thinking about buying it, nigga. Huh?
Yeah.
I ain't going in. That's enough. Get the album, Lad Baby, nigga. Yeah. I do this shit though, yo.
Yeah, I know.
I do it, yo.
I know you
but I ain't really acapella. I don't freestyle though, yo. That's one thing. But if you're a rapper, you gotta be able to spit some shit on the spot every time. You mean?
Hey, listen,
but I appreciate you putting me on the spot though, yo.
Listen, I gotta share this one thing, right? Before, you know, shout out to Marino Gang, shout out
There you go.
ASAP Act. I remember that time that I had the camera on the block, I think it was like 2013. ASAP Act was out there. And we used to record this shit. You walked up, you spoke to everybody, and you like, yo, what's up, man? I ain't never get your name, what's your name? You like ASAP Act. Like, well, all right. You just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? It just was like,
who with Ant?
yeah.
When
you first met ASAP Act. And I remember Ant was showing love in the earlier years. Shout out to him because when he was doing this shit with Fat Trail and Chief Keef and them, he was inviting us places. He never showed up.
For real,
You know what I mean? Fuck, they invited that nigga, you know him.
I don't know nothing about
that nigga was inviting us. That nigga was inviting us. Inviting us on VA.
So we just had to get out there.
Just get out there, go to the back door. And I look at that like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody somewhere, get you in.
Nigga Los did right, nigga. He did right, nigga. I pulled up on him. All I did was pull up on him. I'm telling you, I just had to get there. Like, he did right. VIP all the whole nine, man.
Shout out to King.
Shout out to him. He did right. One time he did right for me.
Smoking.
Like, so you told me this shit, I had to see for myself, and I said, nah, this nigga, good nigga. You know what I mean? He did right.
I never been in the show, I never went nowhere, he never showed up. Because I was aggressive and wouldn't take no for answer at the door.
You get what I'm saying? Because he ain't had to say, sure, come to my VIP with my nigga. You know what I mean? You know, me, my big, my niggas.
Like, that's a nigga, I fuck with you, you know my man and them. We sat down at dinner table before. Yeah, you supposed to tell a nigga come in the VIP. That's like, we gotta stop giving niggas that like, yo, that's what you supposed to do. You gonna leave a nigga on the floor. You know what I mean? You inspire hip hop artists like him. You feel me? But Los, you know what I mean? Shout out to Los, man. He doing this thing. I like this album called Money War, man. That shit on the platinum.
All
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's next though, Bob, man? What's next?
Singles, yo. We dropping singles. We staying out of trouble. We taking care of our family, yo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We still living like we've been living, but we trying to do it, you know, legal.
So as you drop these singles, any of these singles gonna drop an exclusive feature?
I ain't really worried about the features right now, yo, but I'm gonna reach out to niggas. I'll reach out to niggas, yo.
I like to see you do something on my man Trent. Shout out to
Trent Boy Smith.
You know what I mean? Trent had a motherfucking hit.
We got songs together,
you know
and we gonna work. I'll be talking to Trent. We gonna work.
What's up with Mr. Art the Chain?
Mr. Art the Chain, we always working. We working.
Still working.
Everybody's still getting taken care of their family. That's the thing. We getting a little older, so the priorities is music is changing because we got our families. I'm really building studios now and being an engineer and trying to show my daughter how to engineer and my son how to engineer. So there's another levels to this shit. So we actually get behind the music and doing some shit. You know what I mean? It ain't just rap now. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch. No, for real, yo. Like I got a whole studio. You know, I ain't never built one. I got a whole studio in the basement. And, you know what I mean? I'm learning how to engineer shit that I ain't never think about doing this shit. So, you know what I mean? That's
you want to be able to handle the trade down to your kids. There's nothing wrong with it.
All right. You know what I mean?
Especially if they want to do music.
I want to shout out my nigga all day. You don't want to spit nothing?
No, shout out to all day. We got the mic.
You can spit something, yeah?
You know what I mean? Spit something after the fact. Nigga, we record this joint live, but what I'm saying is, we get you up there all day. You should have told you to bring it.
All right.
You ran late.
I ain't going with that bullshit.
Your presence, but you know what I mean? It's the usual for money. Everywhere I went to you, we been late. Every show we always been late. That's your thing. Late,
you had a lot to do with that shit.
No, I had nothing to do with that as being late. I was always
Atlanta, you know, some other shit, yo.
No,
don't take this nigga. Everybody don't take this nigga out of town, yo. I'm gonna tell niggas straight like that. Don't take this nigga out of town, yo. You know what I mean? Like, this nigga ain't right, yo. He left niggas like this nigga. We got whole wheels about 10 hours out of Atlanta, yo. This nigga gone, yo. Some fucking fat hand. He over in the corner, you know what I mean? You a different nigga out of town. You a different nigga, or a famous nigga in the room, yo. You ain't the same nigga.
You know, sometimes I want no, you start to be in my thoughts, bro.
Yeah, I know. I ain't know what the fuck happened. I was like, this nigga gone.
Lights, cameras, action, and sometimes it get overwhelming. Like, I be a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? And it get to me like, man, this ain't really my cup of tea. It's like kind of hot. I kind of want to be standoff. Yeah, I go a lot of places. I play the card. Like, it ain't nothing personal with the thing. It's just too many people. And then I've been sneaking in clubs since I was 15. Bro. Sometimes it's like a good time to me. It's a couple good women, a couple good drinks, somewhere cool with the pool. We got everything with us, and we might step out and go get a bite to eat and come back. But I ain't that club shit just be too hot. Like trying to vent a club, we got AC during all the sections. You feel me? Then you might can keep me in there, bro, but it just be boring and niggas just be standing around, it's just be hot. You feel me? I'm a fat nigga, so I just can't come in hot. Sweating out my fucking shirt. It's alright sometimes, very rare. I really do it. I really want to stay in the club the whole time. Sometimes niggas trick me into doing it, but most of the time I'm really more standoffish with it. It ain't not personal. You my man, you know what I'm saying? We had a good goddamn time. But sometimes that's what people say.
Already, you know.
Sometimes, and with everybody in the room, you know what I'm saying? I always been like that. 50 niggas could be around, cool with a phone, I'm cool just looking at my phone. Just want some time myself, because I'm thinking like, damn, we was in this club and we doing this. When we gonna be the niggas really walking through the back door, the whole club is on us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of being a nigga in the section. I wanna be the main attraction, you know what I'm saying? The section shit just getting old, you know what I'm saying? Then like you said, niggas getting old, just getting bored. That shit amazing, the niggas never did it before.
Yeah, we done been there. Done that shit.
Went on that shit, man. It's like the chill, you know what I mean? That's like the chill, man. I just want to joint like cheese. And Kenny be my man Norm at the end of the bar, you know what I'm saying? Be a bartender. Just want to get old, be a bartender, and talk about the young niggas, how stupid it is. That's what I want to do. Want to be 60 years old, do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing when I was younger is I just want to get older, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my uncles lived to see 75, 60 something, you know what I'm saying? They really been through something. That always was my thing. Life gets better when you get older. You know what I mean? You need more stress, and more stress gets taken off your shoulders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people had kids when they're younger. Once you get 50, 60 years old, you're much older. It's supposed to be the years you fucking with your boat, you fish twice a week.
That's how that's supposed to be the years.
You want to be them good years, you know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is when you survive through this madness.
What you think we can do this, you know, slow this killing shit, man? These niggas got legs, man. They leg babies. You know what I mean? They leg babies, huh?
I overall think the killings is come from a lot of shit. The killings come from crews not having thinking motherfuckers around them.
It ain't like it used to be, right?
Yeah, niggas misguide. Niggas misguide niggas. Niggas will tell you, and I watch this shit daily. Niggas will tell you, niggas, I'm gonna put it like this. What I see now with young niggas, I talk to niggas and they talk one way, then they reaction another way. And I say, damn, bro, one day that reaction you do, gonna fuck somebody over. You gonna fuck yourself over. Meaning you gonna end up in a situation because you gassing this nigga, you saying in one sentence, I'm about getting money, laid back and chilling. I ain't with that. And then next thing you know, something pop off with that.
Yeah.
See, sometimes when you confused, sometimes it take a 30-year sentence to get unconfused.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
One second.
You know what I'm saying?
1 second thing.
You know what I mean? So nowadays, I feel like the blind leading the blind. Everybody telling niggas be a stepping.
Yeah.
I bear witness with my man, bro. For all you niggas that's stepping for niggas ain't even gonna make it 2 years past hollering at you. You get what I'm saying? Niggas not even gonna make it past 2 years hollering at you, bro. And then niggas be carrying like that. I'm a nigga that I got stepchildren, I love them to death. I don't have no biological children. But what I'm saying is, the way niggas talk with children, I'm saying, duh. I'm saying, duh. How the fuck? I thought nigga told me when you have a baby, you start thinking different and your mind frame different. But the way niggas talk and do shit with children.
When I was 10, 11, 12 years old, my uncles told me, you know, nigga, don't sell drugs, nigga. Go to school, nigga. You know what I mean? Go get a job, nigga. Nigga, don't follow my footsteps, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, the uncles and you know what I mean? And the OGs telling niggas it's a whole nother ball game. You feel what I'm saying? They're telling niggas, you know what I mean? You know what's
get
up.
back to your
Get out
question.
there.
It's more the, like you say, it's more the blind leading the blind. It's more, I'm saying, yo, don't do this and then, shit, you can't let them carry me, not dead or in jail.
All right.
That's the same motherfucker ain't hollering at you 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Get on the phone, yo, show you my love, y'all got hollering out some people real quick, yo, and they come.
Yeah.
But yo, you just told me, bro, fuck that shit, I was some bitch ass shit. Yo, when you stand in front of that judge and get your time, yo, you gonna look behind there, it's gonna be your mother, your grandmother, your sister, and probably your baby mother, and your kids.
That's it.
Yo and them ain't gonna be there, so it's the blind leading the blind, and then niggas taking 20 to 30 years to realize what the fuck going on and what the fuck they done. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you bang out with this nigga, you do all this shit with that nigga, that boy can't. Or niggas doing dumb shit, getting a man caught up and wonder why the nigga told on him. You just got this man involved in all this shit. Now you wonder why the fuck this nigga say I'm not ready to sit with you for the rest of your life. He's labeled as a bitch, but he's a bitch with his freedom.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You a tough guy with a life sentence. When I talk to my brother every day, yo, he said his biggest fear is not to die in prison. But when you seen my brother Purple, he wasn't acting like that. When you saw him, he had an image of, boy, your days are numbered. You feel what I'm saying? It's my own brother. I'm telling you, yo, you're doing all this shit and running around. When you catch that motherfucking elbow, you're gonna be sick. Because these niggas ain't hollering at you, bro. For what? For one, I was scared of yo pose a threat. Now you off the fucking streets. I ain't gotta worry about him whacking me one day when we run out of niggas to whack. You know what I mean? So it's just like, no, I'm just talking about speaking in general. So a lot of these beefs on the street, yo, are petty ass beefs that niggas won't shoot the fed about. It's sensitive shit that can be talked out, and it's just the blind leading the blind, you know, until niggas get control of their neighborhoods and their communities and learn to tell a nigga everything and work for nigga down. Sometimes it just worth some blood. You get what I'm saying? Shoot the feds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's just like, yo, only thing I say for the youth is older niggas gotta stop acting like they wasn't 21 before, and the younger niggas, the older niggas gotta set a tempo to listen to a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen to him, hear him out, and come up with a solution. That's the way it was back in the 60s and the 50s. You know what I mean? The love gotta be genuine. There's a lot of fake love out there. And once a nigga play with you in the fake love, you hurt the motherfucker, yo. So that's the whole point of the matter with the shit. So that's how I feel.
You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying.
Motherfuckers gonna die, bro. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? The world gotta be destroyed for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with this one thing I just said with the full Lord nigga, man. Give them words of encouragement, man. When I was younger, man, I learned for myself. My father told me once. No, I ain't no prison big. I'm just saying my father told me once, and he told me it's first the best teacher. Because some niggas don't get a chance to make it out. You know what I mean? Some niggas get a bullet in their head. And you can't get out the coffin and say, yo, there ain't no joke in it. Like, great, bro. And I went down that bitch, yo, and I seen Jim Jones, and he was burning on fire. Boy, God, let me out the fire. I paid my bail and I'm out the coffin. You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening. You can't pay your bail and get out the coffin. You know what I'm saying? The last time a nigga, you know what I mean? You can't pay your bail and get out the coffin. But listen, yo, you couldn't play your music, man. So you just gotta send it to me, man. I aired on my page, man. I appreciate you. Listen, I appreciate you for coming out, man, and just, sharing your story with us. And, you know what I mean? Everything, man. I love your music, man. I see you this time around, man. Keep pushing it. You make the bird happen, man. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing like hip hop music, man. Anything you want to tell people before you get out of here.
And VOLVEMALLY, yo. Screen VOLVEMALLY, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Bottom mob, shout out to the whole mob all day, fresh money. You know, Woody got, Dro, and you know, the whole game. Baby Quick Shot, you know, Chico or something.
Chico or something across the street, man. You gotta go out there, man.
No, I'm
my fucking guy. It's my fucking guy.
A-Bang, you know.
You know what I mean? They said, you know what I mean? But listen, though, man, once again, man, I appreciate you coming out, man.
That's family.
Listen, man, listen, Doug, man, hey, y'all gotta go check out that Man Baby, man, that new single, man. That shit
it's about to be
streaming everywhere, man.
By the time this come out, it's gonna be everywhere.
Support Baltimore artists, man. This RAWDOPE podcast, and we host 5,000 y'all.
Next, I like that. Nigga, that ain't you, that's you.